Hi, welcome to BVP Podcasts. I'm your host, Vanessa, and today I'm here with
Miss Chris, English department.
And Mr. Jennings, social studies debate chair.
I'm going to be
Different hands.
asking you guys a couple questions today. So first, who was your high school crush?
I'm almost embarrassed to say because he had terrible acne. One time I was mad at him and told him, he just wasn't cute. His name was Levi Krupala.
Full name?
Wait, that's
Oh, am I not supposed to say that?
I thought we were like celebrities.
Oh, high school. Oh,
This is your high school crush.
no, high school crush.
Oh, so like who we liked?
Yeah.
High school.
Who you liked during your high school?
I'm sorry to out him for that, but
Yeah, I think my high school. Can it be someone I dated?
mine
If it was your crush?
Okay, yeah, I think my high school crush was my senior year girlfriend. Her name was Jessie. I thought she was the love of my life. And then she went to Germany to study abroad, and we broke up because that wasn't going to work. And now she lives in Australia.
she's so
She
international.
watches like cricket, rugby.
That's so mysterious. Next question is, what's your ideal Friday night?
Ooh,
I can take this one.
yeah, you do.
I have a 2-year-old daughter, so it's if I'm not working like a football game or I don't have anything school or work related, I think it's primarily like sitting at home, watching a movie, cooking dinner.
I like it. I like it. I like to snuggle with my dog. Anything with my dog, I'm about it. And I don't like to be bothered, so I kind of like to hang out with my dog because she doesn't speak. And I watch trash TV 100%. But right now I'm watching House, so binge watch House.
What trash TV?
Oh, like Real Housewives. I love the Low Deck. The Low Deck is so good. Drama on a boat is so much better than drama on land.
Next question is, who is your favorite artist and what's your favorite song? They don't have to be the same.
I don't know. I'm really terrible with names. Right now, I really like Gideon.
Drops the name of your
I'm terrible. The full government name. I hope this never gets back to him.
What kind of stuff do you remember? His full government name?
Oh, I do. Loved him. But I would say I really like Gideon right now. And what else? It was
Favorite band and favorite song?
Ooh, Welcome to the Black Parade is probably my favorite song. Yes. I run to that and I'm like, yes, in my feelings about it.
My favorite band is the 1975. Nice alternative, like 80s kind of music.
I like one too.
A song called "Oh Caroline" that's so good. Yeah, it's really good. But speaking of like pop punk, My Chemical that's what I was into in high school.
It was, me too.
That was like Mayday Parade, All Time Low, Yellow
They
Card.
were all so solid.
That's good. That like teenagers nowadays need to be exposed to that kind of.
Yellow Card was so good.
Ocean Avenue.
Huh?
Yes. Now they're listening to like.
I don't know.
Beyonce? I have no idea.
Okay.
Would you guys listen to like Lil Coyote or something?
Like
the
Kanye West?
all the babies. The baby, Lil Baby,
Nobody listens.
Lil Baby.
all the babies. Y'all are just a daycare.
No. It's like Kanye West, Beyonce.
Why did he go somewhere? Ye needs to go. It has been a while. He's like 87.
He's not 87. Okay.
The next question is, did you ever get in trouble in high school?
Yes, all the time, frequently.
What was like your worst one?
I believe that so much.
Not really anything bad, but like, it was just more getting caught. One time my phone went off during the STAR exam, and my ringtone was Lean Like a Cholo, and then it went off again because she didn't turn it off, and then they thought I was cheating, and I went into the principal's office, and they're like, so what's this about? And I was like, I don't know, you read it. I don't know. And so I was kind of a troublemaker.
I am actually very, very, very proud of the fact that I did not have a tardy, I didn't have a detention, I didn't get in school and the zero. Like zero tardies. I don't know. But the closest time I will say, I actually told this story earlier today, was I wanted to do a senior prank, but I wanted to do it like the right way. So I went and I asked my principal, we were going to do bouncing balls down the hallway. And so I asked my principal like to get permission, like, hey, I'm going to do a bunch of bouncy balls down the hallway. Just want to make sure this is okay with you. Senior prank, have fun. And he denied it. And then other kids decided to do an actual senior prank, but like this involved like breaking into the school, vandalizing trophy cases, vandalizing bathrooms. And so they made us that was the weekend before we were like practicing graduation. They made us, before we practiced graduation, clean up. And I was like, hey, you guys know,
punishment.
you know that you know who did this. You have like security cameras. Why can't you just like pick on those kids that actually vandalize the school? And my principal was like, don't tell me that you weren't involved in it.
So one time you get
I wasn't.
How would your family and friends describe you?
Now or?
yeah, now or then?
Then
Unpredictable.
I was going to say aloof. Like I never got in trouble, but it feels like I probably should have gotten in trouble.
No, I was getting in trouble for sure. But they never knew where it was coming from because I would always do the right thing and then I really would not do the right thing. So they were just confused.
Yeah.
how would you describe yourself?
Aloof? If I was in high school, I'd say, yeah, because I grew up in a small town. So it was like, it was driving around and like throwing milkshakes at like my friends' cars.
We used to cupcake like
Yes,
this. Like
that's a good one too.
cupcake things all the time.
The lawn.
That is so obnoxious.
Yeah, because it's
It takes 8 years to get that out. At least you could just clean off the cupcakes.
It's true.
I would have described myself as a good time. Like, always had a good time. Yeah, like that was a fun time.
If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Tacos.
One. From where?
Oh wait, we have to pick where.
No, it's like what?
Why do you?
But like, if you had to know, like, because if I'm thinking tacos, is it like white people taco night on TikTok, or is it like, what are you?
It's always that at night, but with like meat replacement meat. So it's like,
Oh, like vegan
yeah, it is vegan. It's beyond beef.
Like-
Um,
cauliflower taco.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. I do think I'm having cauliflower for dinner tonight. Just cauliflower. But tacos of any kind are my favorite.
I think tacos is I think mine would just be like a good medium rare steak. Like a really good high quality steak.
That's just the meal though. No sides. Would you have a side?
Yeah, like cheesy, like all gratin potatoes.
Not even a baked
cream,
potato.
spinach.
All gratin.
They're delicious.
No, absolutely no. You need a baked potato if you're going to eat a steak.
No.
Yep.
Okay. Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
What is one of your most embarrassing memories from your childhood?
I feel like you thought of one instantly.
Well, it's not embarrassing, but it's weird.
Go ahead.
Okay, so when I was really young, we used to have like a porch that was concrete. And when it would rain, it'd have water puddles on it. I would just drink the water off the porch. But it wasn't as bad. My brother was in the gutter doing that. I don't know why, but I was like the cleanlier version. And honestly, not many people know that. So, I mean, it was just weird.
Sure, we've all done it at one point.
You all drink water off the porch
But it's also orange. It's just rainwater. Right?
on a porch. You know, I think about it now.
My most embarrassing memory. That's an excellent question. Because I try to just do like.
I feel like it's hard to get embarrassed. I don't get embarrassed easily.
No, I don't either. Because like I feel like
It is
so
what it is.
open, and it's just like, hey, I did something that everyone laughed at. Like, I guess it was a thing that I still think about. I was actually thinking about it driving yesterday. Is there was a girl who really liked me that asked me out to prom. And I was like, oh, no, because I wasn't planning on going to prom. And then I developed feelings for another girl. And I asked that other girl for prom, and she told me no. So I got turned down by the girl that I liked. And then that got back to the girl that asked me that I told I wasn't going to prom to. And it was...
That's terrible.
Yeah, and it was embarrassing for me, but also like I really felt bad.
Was it more embarrassing than you felt bad?
Yes.
The pride was hurt. The pride was upset.
I thought I was going to have a prom date, and I ended up
And then look at you.
not having a prom.
Look at Karma coming back.
It's true.
She probably had a field day with that.
She probably did. I would have had a field day.
What is your most favorite class, and what was your least favorite class?
Least favorite was actually English.
How ironic.
It depended on the teacher. My senior year English with Miss Potter, that was so much fun. She was kind of kooky, so I liked it. But there were some English teachers I hated it. I loved history. It was my favorite class. I just learned so much, and I really do think everyone should take APUSH because I think you just level up, and it's just so much interesting information. And now I can reference it, and I sound super smart.
Yeah, I know. Social studies, like history, for sure. I had the same. My real introduction to good history was APUSH, and then I had her again for AP Gov and AP Economics and AP European history too. So it's the same. Shout out Miss Thorson from Sandwich, Illinois. She was a fantastic history teacher. And then I hated math. I did not take a math my senior year because I was done after pre-cal. And my pre-cal teacher would call me Andrew Jackson, who worst president.
He was
at least the top 3 president.
Not the Trail of Tears.
Not the Trail.
Not the Trail of Tears.
What's your earliest memory? And not memory coming out of the womb, memory
I think my earliest memory, if I can, because I always see pictures of it that my parents still have, and I still remember it, was we went to Florida to visit my great-grandparents. They lived in Florida, and we went to Disney World. Disney World? Is that the one in Florida?
I've never been.
Anyway, went to Disney World, and I still remember riding the Dumbo ride. That's a little kid ride that goes up and down. And I was they put me in with a random, I have a twin sister. My twin sister did not want to ride the Dumbo ride. So I got stuck in with a random girl that my family did not know. And there's a picture of the two of us riding the Dumbo ride. And I always think about what if that was one of those connection things where it's we were soulmates from the Dumbo.
And you find a picture of you two later.
Right. When that made such a good movie.
That would make it. Lifetime is going to call me.
BVP needs to pick that up.
Yeah, that's their next thing.
Movie about 2 children who meet on a Dumbo ride and then fall in love.
Did it happen to you?
No. Well, that's what just. Yeah. What about?
Mine's a lot less interesting. I remember reading my first book, Christmas morning, sitting in front of a fire. Very nostalgic.
That's chill. That's
Your memories about reading a book.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever read a book. And also the bells at Christmas. We had this really annoying bell system that you could click and it'd sing Christmas songs, but those are my...
Do you remember the book? Or was it just...
No, I have no idea. But I just remember reading. No, I was really excited. It was really exciting because I did read it. I was like, yes. On Christmas morning, in front of a fire. It was picturesque.
I remember the first book I read.
What was it?
Topic. It was a Clifford book, and I raised my hand in line because you know how you have to line up to go to the bathroom or recess or anything. I raised my hand out of the blue and was like, Miss, I read a Clifford book today. And she's like, that's great.
Did it really happen if you don't let them know? It didn't.
Yeah.
What's one thing people are genuinely surprised to find out about you?
Most of my friends from high school that I'm a teacher, they're like, I didn't see that for you. I didn't know that was in the card.
Yeah.
So
mine is I was a cheerleader, even though I am cheer coach. I had some of the 8th grade tryout candidates last night came up to me and were like, so how'd you get involved in coaching cheer? It was I was a cheerleader. And I was like, what did you think I had? And they were like, oh, we just thought you were coaching for fun.
You just
I have no experience. And they were just they threw me in. Yeah, no, that's probably my number one thing.
That's cool. Yeah. If you could turn back time and talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell them?
We had this as part of one of our bulletin boards in the high school. And I jokingly put cherish your hair because I had a long flowing mane. I had Justin Bieber hair. God. It was probably my best quality.
I miss it. I wish I could have been there for that.
It was a good time. But genuinely, I think if I had to actually give advice, it would be things don't go as planned a lot. And there's just going to be so many times where life changes and you just kind of have to roll with the punches.
Mine would definitely be to just let things go and not hold on to things that don't serve you or have a purpose in your life, because it was just a lot of wasted time and a lot of wasted tears, and that your time is valuable. So only have people in it that are going to add to it.
How wise. How do you hope the world will look like in 10 years?
I hope it's still here. That would be cool. That would be cool.
A few more coastal properties.
Yeah. Maybe. Poor Italy's just dropping into the wherever it is.
Peninsula.
It is.
I genuinely hope. I feel like there's. I've been saying this a lot to my history students. I feel like there's a lot of discourse in our world for discourse sake. And I feel like we need to tone down that discourse. Like, the discourse is healthy, and like disagreements and things like that are part of the way that the world works. But like, we all just need to really be nice.
Get along.
Each other. Or I can give my Miss USA world peace.
World peace. Have you ever seen that movie where the guy gets frozen and then he goes in the future and everyone's stupid?
America.
No, everyone's stupid.
Oh, Idiocracy.
Idiocracy. And that's what I hope does not happen. Because everyone's on technology. I know I sound like a hater, but I think about that and I'm like, man.
We're on technology.
Yeah, we are. Look, Idiocracy.
Captain America.
That was such a wild, that could have literally been anything. Encino Man.
There are a lot of movies where
Somebody freezes and shows up.
Yeah.
Also, Demolition Man. That would have been a better answer. Love that movie.
Would you rather have more time or more money?
More time.
More time so I can make more money.
I am not having more time to work. That is not what I'm doing. More time, money will just show up.
Yeah, no, more time to spend just with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
And my dog.
What kind of? I meant to ask this earlier. What kind of dog do you?
She's
I
mixed.
didn't know she had a dog.
She's the breed queen. That's what's on her official paperwork. She's just cute. I tell her that every day, and she does.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Gerard Butler, 100%. Oh, back in the day during 300. Now probably. P.S. I love you, Gerard Butler. 100%.
Isn't that his like twin or something? When they fall in love. I don't remember.
His twin.
Yes, I love you.
And
mine is.
I think she dies.
Dakota Johnson. A lot of Dakota Johnson. She was in Madam Web, which not a good movie. Don't see that. But she did like good things.
What else is she?
She was in a movie called Cha Cha Real Smooth. She's in 50 Shades of Grey. That's not the reason why.
Oh, is she the brunette?
Is that? But that's not. I've never seen those movies.
She's fantastic.
But she's in a movie called Cha Cha Real Smooth.
Cha Cha Real.
It is a little indie movie. It's fantastic. Highly recommend.
I'll ask one more question for you guys.
Okay.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
There's so many easy answers like flying, X-ray vision.
I want invisibility.
That would be.
I want you guys to not be able to find me. If I would have. Yeah, am I
As a teacher, being just invisibility and just.
Someone's at my door. I'm done.
Let's go.
Yeah, where'd they go? I like invisibility.
Invisibility's a.
Nothing from anything menacing. Like, I'm not going to steal or anything, but I just want to not be found.
I feel like a psychic or something, where like I know the future. Like maybe like something where it's not like where I know like a little bit about the future. Like I don't want to see all the way to like how I'm gonna die.
You're like Bruno.
Hey, Bitcoin's gonna be worth a lot of money. Invest. That might be a good.
So you want useful psychic powers, not sad psychic powers.
No, I don't want to be the like unbreakable guy. Doesn't he see how people? No, Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense. Oh, yeah.
He sees dead people.
My fear is that if I get invisibility, I'll forget to turn it off. And then I'm like, what if no one can find me? And I'm just there. What if I'm lost and I'm like, why can't anyone see me? And that's legitimate. I've thought about this. Legitimate fears.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering all my questions today.
Absolutely.
This is BVP Podcast. Thank you for joining us today.